Sorry, these images are not quite as stable as a drone. Pretty cool. Met a celebrity. They're all looking at me, wondering what I'm doing. They're like, who's this stupid girl? My heart is still beating like crazy. It's really amazing. It's scary, but it's super beautiful. Okay, we're just leaving Fury Cove. It's a really pretty anchorage. And I'm getting myself familiar with the mast a little bit. Okay, rock and roll. There's a bit of swell going on. Wow, but it's so pretty. Sorry, these images are not quite as stable as a drone. Because of human movement, not the mast. I think today we're gonna go to Sheerwater Marina, close to Bella Bella. It's like 52 miles to get there. I hope the captain is gonna let me down for a couple of hours. Because I might get a little cold and bumpy up here. Sails up today. Woohoo! Lovely! I think she weighs about 20 something tons, so she needs a bit of wind to get going. We have like real manpower on board. Happy captain? Happy sailor?
I think the crew is happier.
Had a little talk with the captain yesterday about sailing. And look at this, all sails up. Happy as a clam. Okay, we're just approaching Sheerwater Marina now. I can smell fries or something, maybe fried fish. And maybe it's gonna be dinner out at the pub. Maybe the captain is gonna get us some good food tonight. too big. We're in Rescue Bay. It rained all day yesterday. It was really foggy. And we had a spare weather day in the plan. So the captain allowed me to plan what we're going to do with the spare weather day. So I looked through the guidebook, which is called the Wagoner Cruising Guide. And actually we met one of the editors of the cruising guide. Mark is his name. We met him in Sheerwater Marina. Pretty cool. Met a celebrity. And so I looked through the book and I found a little place a little off the beaten path. Who would have guessed? And we're gonna go in there. It's a little fjord. It's called Kynoch Inlet, and there's apparently lots of waterfalls. And since it rained all day yesterday, they're probably gonna be beautiful. So we are here now in Rescue Bay, and then we're gonna head up this little thing and then into the Kynoch Inlet, which is really deep fjord, and then there's big mountains on both sides, and there's like lots of little waterfalls coming down, and then we're gonna come back up here and then into Windy Bay, which is here, I think. And this is one of the waterfalls that we might or might not see. So this is where we're gonna go into this fjord, and Mark told us to look out for all the lakes and little rivers that go into it, because that's most likely where you're gonna find the waterfall. I think we might have found the first waterfall. It's freezing. It's really cold. It doesn't really feel like July, which is supposed to be kind of summer. I think Daniel and Timo and Cornelius might be going like, oh my god, after 10,000 video clips of otters and whales and orcas and porpoises, now there's gonna be 10,000 clips of waterfalls. Sorry guys. We just came across the sailboat Avalon, and they were coming out of the Kynoch Inlet, and they told us that they saw a grizzly last night and a humpback in the bay as well where they anchored. So maybe we have to change our plan and stay in the anchorage for the night so we can see a bear. That'd be so cool. Fingers crossed. Whoa. There's the autopilot. So this is where we're gonna go in, around the corner. Oh, number 17 looks promising. Holy moly! One more, you said? We came into this little inlet here, once because it's super pretty, but also because we want to see if there is possibly any bears. Guy, that's my jacket. It's not a flower. I'm sorry. It's not a flower. There's these little seals around me, and they just popped up. Super cute. They're looking at me, wondering what I'm doing. They're like, who's this stupid girl? So here is a little entrance into another lagoon, but apparently those rapids here can get quite freaky. So I'm just gonna sneak up on the side and see what it looks like. See if I can make my way through there. Heart is still beating like crazy. I rode in to film this male grizzly because before there was a mother with her 3 cubs. She kept on looking, and then once we finished dinner we went out and we saw that the male was out, so I rode in to get some shots, and all of a sudden he would like start to chase away. I know, I thought maybe he was hunting something. And then I'll look over and there's the mother again with the 3 cubs, and they're all like standing up. And I've just been watching them now for like 10-15 minutes, and it's just amazing. I think she sat down to feed them or something, and then they were playing, and you know, every now and then they like get up and look if there's someone around. It's just so great. It's the first time in my life that I've ever seen bears. I mean, as in free nature. I'm keeping my distance. I'm like not super close, but it's just crazy. It's really amazing. It's scary, but it's super beautiful. And 3 cubs, that's like, that's rare. Our neighbors Marcus and Paul, I believe, have some crab pots, and they came by and they gave us 4 crabs and a whole bunch of salmon. So these are the crabs. They're already cleaned. And then there's like 100 kilos of salmon in the freezer. What are these crabs called again?
Dungeness.
Dungeness crab. They're pretty tasty. Alrighty, and the crab, we're gonna have some fresh baguettes. Well, sort of baguette-ish, I suppose. gear for grabbing. I think that Kynoch Inlet is one of my favorite places on earth. It's been magical being here and watching the bears just right in front of my nose, and Dungeness crabs. Wow, they are extremely yummy. Well, but it's time to pick up the hook again and move a little bit further north because we have to go up all the way to Ketchikan. But more about that next week.